And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, a real estate and finance expert, and goes to bat for you every day as your consumer advocate. Your host, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and providing you the timely truth. Centered around real estate, credit, finance, staycations, vacations here in Tampa Bay, and so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, where our number one goals are to educate, entertain, enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage you in an effort to help you win in any marketplace.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Now I want you to pull out your smartphone, save our Consumer Advocate hotline number in your phone, 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-917-1894. Don't forget our number. We want you to bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. That's our website, blog site. Links to all of our expert contributors are there. Over 80 show partners now with the Quarterback Show, and we all want to help you win. We want to give you that helicopter view of the marketplace and help you. We don't care if you're climbing a corporate ladder or if you throw a ladder in your truck on the way to work. This show's for you. We're going to help you win. This segment is brought to you by Healthy Gourmet. Big shout out to Felicia, the chef, and all organic veggies, all natural proteins delivered fresh 3 times a week. Big shout out to Healthy Gourmet. And a meal plan starting at only $90. So $90, you get 10 meals per week, and it's delivered to your home or office. Awesome opportunity there, and the food is excellent, I got to tell you. And I really enjoy that relationship. And back in studio, Mr. Kurt Lorden, Interlink Mortgage.
What's going on, Brandon?
Hey, just another day in paradise
Your
here,
suit
man.
game is on point yet again. I'm
Thanks,
digging
buddy.
the shirt. I think you should own a casino.
Appreciate that.
Consumer Quarterback Casino with that
Let's
outfit.
do
I
it.
like it. I dig it.
Let's do it, man. I'm down. I'm down for that one. It's interesting you said that. I got a story for you on that one later.
All right, cool.
Also in studio, John Markunis,
Brandon, how you
Kipton's,
doing?
the Hotel Zamora.
How you doing? Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here. Talk
My
about
pleasure.
the hotel, some staycations, some opportunities for everybody to come out to the hotel on St. Pete Beach.
That's right.
Eat some good food and enjoy the beach, the docks, the kayaks, a little bit of everything.
So much to do there. The pool,
there
the
is.
hot tub, watching the games from the hot tub this past
Football
season.
from the pool, exactly.
Love it, man. Love it. Also in the house, Paul Romero, Kipton, the Hotel Zamora, the Castillo Restaurant.
Brandon, thanks so much for having us. So we're very excited to be here. Yeah, we love for everyone to come out and visit the Kipton Hotel Zamora and come see 360 Rooftop as well as the Castillo Restaurant. Have some great food and some great times.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Great time down there, and it's just a quick 30, 40-minute ride, depending on where you're at in Tampa Bay, and it's a
not bad at
great
all.
opportunity.
It's gorgeous down there. I love it. I love
Absolutely,
it.
man.
I might move there. Can I just be a permanent resident?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Room 402.
Extended stays are welcome.
402.
There you go. That's the new residence
There
right
you
there.
go.
That's
Exactly.
not a bad idea.
No,
That's
we
not
could.
a bad
We
idea,
should.
actually.
Do a show there live.
We could.
That'd be great.
Been trying to get you out there on the roof.
We'd do an event. We could definitely do a big
Yeah, we
event,
could.
have some fun with it. And, we got the, the other side of our business as well, published author, professional speaker, and putting together events. So we really like that idea. I always forget to bring the book over here, Gary. You're good at reminding me sometimes. I just forgot today. All right. So it's Intelligent Talk Radio, and we want to talk to you about marketplace here in Tampa Bay. We always have these different ideas for you, things to do, things to avoid, consumer advocate content. And yesterday's show, for example, we had a retirement specialist in the show. And so each day could bring different expert contributors, what we call our expert contributors, on-air contributors here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We want you to think of this show as the hub of your financial wheel, your business wheel, your health wheel. Each spoke extending out, representing another one of our preferred partners. Over 80 show partners, the finest folks that we vetted, we bring into the show to help you win no matter what you're facing. So Kurt Lorden is one of those experts in the mortgage space, things happening in the market. There's all these geopolitical things happening out there. You've got the election finally over. Phew. Take a breathe there.
Yeah.
But what's happening in the mortgage space?
Well, speaking of that, so the Fed spoke again. Finally, we get to talk about the Fed for a little bit, and she didn't raise the rate, which is good. She's projecting a possible rate hike in March. But one of the big things she talked about, which she kind of changed her tune, was inflation. Going up to 2%, and we saw a little bit of relief with rates, which was solid. The problem is that right now, even though the Fed's not outright buying bonds anymore, they're doing it through their reinvestments. But that's going to stop because they're eventually going to stop buying it to lower their balance sheet. And what that's going to do is create just an oversupply of mortgage bonds or mortgage-backed securities. which will then drive rates up even further. So, but like I said, Chicken Little, the sky's not falling.
That's right.
Wage growth is up. Unemployment is down. Jobs, we're increasing more jobs each and every month, which is great.
Stock market hit 20,000.
Hit 20,000. It pulled back a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
Or last week, actually, too, as well.
Yeah.
So it's the marketplace is strong. Rates are going to fluctuate. They're going to go up. They're going to go down. I mean, anyone that lived through the 80s and 90s and saw where rates were, and even in the early 2000s when I started in the industry, they were 7%.
Yeah.
And there's still a strong refi market. I mean, everyone's that may be sitting at a sub-4 mortgage rate currently. You could still refinance, and the reason being is if you have a lot of consumer debt and credit card, student loans, or whatnot, you can still refinance. Your rate may go up, but your overall monthly output will go down.
Yeah.
And that's the most important part, is be able to save that extra money. That way you can take your family down to Hotel Zamora and stay for a weekend, and
right.
or reinvest with some of our other show partners. I mean, that's the whole thing, is building wealth.
That's
and you
right.
can do that through a refinance, and you can definitely do that through a home purchase, regardless of what the rates are, because they're still tax deductible.
Yeah.
So,
and cash is king, and it's the point you made there is
Yeah.
you want to try to have some liquidity in what you're doing. You want to be smart about it. You want to diversify in a sense of we had Scott Maurer on the show, Advanta IRA. So there's smart money. You got to find out where the smart money's going and what kind of the trends are in that space.
Exactly. And the idea is, when you put together your plan, and we'll talk a little bit more in the lightning round about all that, but being able to position to where you're going to be debt free when you retire.
Yeah.
And we sometimes we get so short sighted with our goals. We're not looking at I think Scott said don't put your head in the sand, because in 30 years down the road you won't like what you see. So you've got to make sure that you're on top of it. Deal with a fiduciary. Make sure you're working with someone that doesn't have like you say commission breath, and they're only looking out for themselves.
That's right.
So we've talked about this on the show 1,000 times, making your home and your finances bubble proof. That's what I do. That's what everyone at Interlink does.
So how do you do that?
Well, I mean, so you look at everyone has an interest rate on their mortgage, and they have what's called a household interest rate, which is the aggregate amount of interest you pay out of your house.
Right.
And as long as you can lower that, save money per month, shorten your term every time you refinance, unless you just absolutely can't afford it,
Right.
you'll be able to build up that equity about 125% faster. So if equity does drop, you're still ahead of the game.
Right.
What you don't want to do is treat your house like an ATM and
Right.
say, let's pull out 20,000. Let's go to Italy.
Yeah.
With the Michigan Wolverine football team. Let's do
Yeah.
that. That sounds like a great idea. No, it's not. Well, not only because it's Michigan and I'm an Ohio State fan, but that's still not a good idea anyway. To do that, you want to use your equity wisely, not for good, not for evil.
Speaking of college football, how about those Bulls, man? The Bulls.
Oh, they had a
final
great
ranking,
recruiting.
19.
Well, yeah, and they had a great recruiting class.
Did they?
Yeah,
Fill me in. That's how much I follow.
They took I think 4 kids out of the Miami area, and 3 of them were 4-star recruits.
Nice.
And I think they pulled a kid from Texas that has ties to Charlie Strong.
Still looking for a QB or something, though?
I think so. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we got Flowers one more year.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I guess some Hillsborough County high school coach ripped Taggart or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, saying he didn't really have an allegiance to any of the local high school coaches. So
Interesting.
which is fine because he's now in Oregon.
Yeah, the Oregon coach. It's crazy how things shake out.
I know.
The most recent coach, and then you had the first coach, my coach, Jim Levitt.
Oh, yeah.
Now is a defensive coordinator at Oregon. He's a Duck now.
Yeah, it's the USF of the West.
Yeah, they're still the Ducks.
They're still the Ducks.
We'll call them the Ducks. We got the Bulls. We're the Bulls here in Tampa. But well, more from Kurt. Let's go ahead. I want to bring in John in the conversation. So yeah, man, these staycations. It's such a great place, and especially with the cold weather up north, people want to come down. They want to be in paradise here.
They do. And just a little background on the Kimpton Hotel Zamora for those who don't know. It's the first hotel to be built on St. Pete Beach in the past 30 years.
Wow.
So it's a brand new product, a lot of old product out there.
Yep.
So, it's all the rooms are about 350 to 400 square feet. So they're all suite size rooms, which is great. And you usually don't find that out on the beach. But some of the other highlights, like we talked about, and Brandon, you've been out to visit a couple times and have experienced the Zamora love.
Absolutely.
We got complimentary bikes, kayaks. We have complimentary yoga every Thursday and Saturday for the guests. We have a beach set up out on the beach, too, as well. So every guest that comes to the hotel gets 2 complimentary lounge chairs to enjoy the beach. We also have a great pool. We're not on the beach, but we're on the other side of the street. So that means we have some dock space. So for you boaters out there, the day life boaters out there that want to do something on the weekends and you're boating around, come on over to the Zamora. You can dock, complimentary docks, no charge for the docks.
Yeah.
Grab a bite, go to the pool, hang out at the pool. eat a good lunch, spend the day. Really, you can spend the day.
Yeah.
You got the rooftop, you got the beach, you got the pool. So boats are welcome. So it's a great little property. It's just like he said, Kurt said, 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes, not too far from Tampa.
That's right.
So perfect spot for a staycation.
Yeah.
I'm from up north myself. This is I've been here for about a year, originally from Boston. So I like St. Pete Beach to like the Cape. It's
Yeah.
about a 40-minute drive from Boston or from Tampa, so it's not too far. Great for staycations.
That's
we
right.
Got, we'll hit you up with some specials at the end of the show because I know we do have a little, for all you consumer quarterback fans out there, we do
That's
have
right.
a QB rate code that you can use, and you've been using it, but we're going to throw out a little sweeter deal at the end of the show here.
Yeah, let's definitely do that, John. And when you talk about new, you got the vaulted ceilings. I mean, there's so many pros comparing your hotel to some of the other old inventory, as you said. So stay with us. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes, your host here, the Consumer Quarterback Show. And I'm a top listing agent here in Tampa Bay, owner of Platinum MVP Realty, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. Featured in Florida Realtor Magazine, Top Agent Magazine, the Tampa Bay Business Journal, the Tribune, and others recognized for innovations with marketing. So we're back here in studio live from iHeartRadio, beautiful South Tampa, Florida. And we are here Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's your most important hour on the radio, as well as syndicated on 102.5 The Bone on the FM dial Sunday mornings, bright and early, 7 a.m. And we have our TV show as well. You can stream our show from WeBeam TV or click on our website, consumerqb.com. Click on the live stream link. You can see the live stream as well as all of our expert contributors. You find all their contact information there, emails, and website info as well. So we're back here in studio. Got a couple of hot properties I want to let you know about real quick. We got 2002 Gregory Drive in Tampa, 3-bedroom, 2-bath property just listed. No HOA or CDD here at $159,000. Great buying opportunity at only a 1,600 square foot property here, $159,000. And I got a beautiful ski lake property. I just listed this one a couple weeks ago, 8928 North Arawana Avenue in Orange Acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bath on a ski lake on Twin Lakes, and it's 1,920 square feet, $399,000 at 8928 North Arawana Avenue, and we truly live in paradise. All right. So let's go back to that. So first segment, we heard from Kurt Lorden. He's the branch manager, Interlink Mortgage. Interlink Mortgage, support your local economy, your local lenders here in Tampa Bay. And currently we were talking with John Markunis, Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, as well as Paul Romero as well. So let's go ahead and bring Paul into the conversation, Paul. And so the Castile Restaurant, I mean, it's what a great place you have over there. And, truly is a paradise. You walk out, you got the beaches around you, got the Intercoastal Waterway, boating, so many things to do over there.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brandon. We have a great new chef, Nicolas Lebas. The cuisine's more Spanish-inspired with a French Mediterranean twist. So he's been really hitting it out of the park with his food lately. We've been hearing nothing but rave reviews. My job over there is I'm the director of sales and marketing, so I bring in basically all the weddings, the corporate business. So, I mean, there's really not a better place to have a meeting because we have great indoor space, and then after the meeting's done, just go up to the rooftop and have a nice little reception. So
nice.
It's a great location.
Yeah, it sure is.
The sunsets.
The
are a big thing
sunsets,
from the roof. The
priceless.
sunsets for days.
That's right.
Beautiful spot to come and see the sunset. So
Even over Miami, a lot of times people say, "Oh, Miami, Lauderdale." But when you got a sunset over there, you're looking at buildings. You're looking back this way.
you're just looking straight at the ocean.
Yeah.
When you're on the roof having a nice cocktail, nice
That's
craft
right.
cocktail. But yeah, no, the sunsets is what people kind of come. And not a lot of people know about the rooftop. The rooftop opened up about a year and a half after the property opened, so it was a little delayed. So not a lot of people know that when you're passing by this Mediterranean feeling castle, that up on top of it sits, a very large, expansive rooftop. We've got 2 bars up there. A lot of fun games to kind of do while you're up there, having a drink, socializing with friends. And that's one of the prime locations for weddings. Weddings or holiday parties, events. We have 2 sides to it. We have a Gulf Coast side, which is the best view because that's the view of the sunset, and then we have a bay side that overlooks downtown St. Pete and the Intercoastal Waterway. So we can have 2 large events at one time. It's a great space that has totally, two different feels to it, but we can do multiple events at once, so it's a great little spot. And back to Chef Nick, he just unveiled his new dinner menu.
Yeah.
He's been working on that for the past 2 months, so you're gonna have to come on down to experience that. We got a nice Valentine's Day celebration planned for the hotel at Castile.
Nice.
Chef Nick has got a 3-course $55 prefix menu, as well as his new dinner menu is going to
Wow.
be served. So if you haven't made those dinner plans yet for Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
look at the Castile restaurant. It's going to be some good food being
I've had the
served up.
paella down there, and just
Paella is
so
top
He's
notch.
known for the paella.
The breakfast is so great. I mean, just awesome.
And even his steaks, so it's
Yeah.
his steaks are good. He came from the Waldorf Astoria, from the steakhouse there. So he can do a very nice sirloin, a very nice fillet. It's mouth-watering.
very
Fantastic.
nice. Yeah. So Valentine's Day, you mentioned that you got a $55. Man, that's very affordable, and it's very, very awesome.
So, Brendan, we're running that on obviously Valentine's Day itself, but we're doing the weekend before as well. 'Cause
Okay.
everything
So
gets
that-
crazy
yeah,
on
'cause
the
this,
actual.
Valentine's
the
Day is on a
14th.
Tuesday this year.
Right.
So we're also, that weekend before the 10th, which is a Friday, the Saturday, which is the 11th.
Yep.
We're offering that. So it's 3 days. You don't just have one day to take advantage of this great menu, but 3
Nice.
days, 10th, 11th, and the 14th. The 14th is filling up now. It is getting, the reservations are coming in. So if you kind of want to get out of the way and not have to deal with the Valentine's Day rush and the
Right.
busyness and all that, you can come in on Friday, on the Saturday. We got some great room rates over that weekend as well.
Very cool.
So a lot of stuff going on.
Can I go ahead and make my reservations now? And please
Absolutely.
leave room 402 open.
It's your new home.
There you go.
It's your new home.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, it's awesome. It's right down the road from Tampa, most parts of Tampa Bay. You're able to. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this QB code. I want you to program this number in your phone. It's our hotline. It's 813-917-1894. That's our hotline, 813-917-1894. And you might want to take this advantage right now. Why wait? So talk about that code and the type of discount our listener, you're
Sure.
extending to
So
us.
there's usually, the QB code's been, I think, for maybe a couple months now. So and people are booking it. So you guys are taking advantage. But starting today for the next month, we're going to be running a special deeper discount. So
Okay.
I believe right now it's just a 10% discount, 7 days a week. But midweek we're going to take it to suites. So you can get a 2-bedroom suite or one of our Water King suites, our Water King Spa suites, 20% off during the week. So
Nice.
Monday through Thursday, then 10% off all those suites Fridays and Saturdays. So
Awesome.
Take advantage of those staycations. Play hooky from work 1 day or 2 during the week. Kind of come
right.
out to the beach and enjoy a good discount. We're also, I think, going to be throwing out a discount for food and beverage as well.
Absolutely.
Paul,
It's
I
gonna
think
be 10% discount with anybody who uses the QB rate code. Another cool thing for Valentine's Day is also we are offering in-room massages. We have signed with a company that's going to be coming in and doing those as well for a kind of a romance package. So I think that's going to be great for anybody trying to make some plans.
Very
Especially
cool.
these
Yeah,
last
so if you
minute
just go to
plans.
the Kimpton Hotel Zamora website,
Yep.
you can kind of put in the dates and you'll see all the packages that we have. We have local Florida discount rates. We have the massage romance packages. A lot of stuff to kind of weed through. But, one thing just for a consumer, because we're here on the consumer and I'm a hotel guy, I always like to tell everybody, do your homework when you're looking for hotels and where to stay.
Right.
Not a lot of people educate themselves on where they're going, because we get a lot of guests that come to us and they'll be like, I didn't realize you were here or here. And it's just like, just think to myself, do people not look on a map sometimes where they're going?
Right.
So just do your homework, do your due diligence, because, some hotels have hidden fees, some hotels have a lot of add-on stuff. So just make sure you're asking the question, raising the hand and saying, hey, give us a call. We'll answer all the questions that you have. We also have a frequently asked question page on our site. So that's a tool too to use, help you get through some of the questions. But, be aware of some of the hidden fees and all the other stuff. Just educate yourself, kind of really dive in, pull up the Google Maps, really find out where everything is, because a lot of people come in and they just don't know.
Yeah, there's resort fees.
Yeah, all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
just make sure you're kind of educating it when you're looking for those, because a lot of people, this is they plan vacations. It's they save up for a year to go on vacation, and this is like their time. So just make sure you're
right.
doing your due diligence.
Especially if you're
Yeah.
booking through those third parties like Expedia and Priceline.
Right.
You're going to get hit with a bunch of fees at the hotel. So it's better to call us directly.
Call
we'll walk you
direct.
through the process and tell you exactly what to expect.
We
So I was
also
curious about
match
that,
the third party, the online, your Expedias and the Booking.coms of the world. we match those rates.
So
Direct.
so if somebody is an extreme shopper out there,
Yep.
they go through those sites, they work it right till the last page, they find out, they screenshot it or print it, and then they call direct, they're going to get that same rate.
Same rate, and then it's and they'll get a lot of the fees that they're paying there. They won't be paying. So
They won't be
there's
paying that.
You can come. We match any rate because if you see a rate that's cheaper than ours or anywhere online, you find the cheapest rate, we'll match it.
And they won't be handcuffed to the reservation because a lot of those third parties, they lock you in, no cancellation or
Right.
no anything. So you'll have a lot more flexibility with us, and we'll be able to customize your stay a lot more.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the QB code, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and text now. If you've heard enough and you're ready to go ahead and take action, pull out your smartphone, shoot us a text message to 813-917-1894. Text is Amora or hotel to 813-917-1894. You're going to get your 20% off or 10% off, just depending on which day you're looking at. And definitely make those reservations for Valentine's Day, guys. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't get caught with no reservations. And
Yeah, you guys you do the
And an
booking.
angry wife.
The guys out there, you do the reservations. Then give us a call, and we'll do the roses, we'll do the champagne,
I
we'll
like
do a
that.
lot of that legwork for you. So all you
right.
have to do is just pick up the phone or
Make the
dial
call.
up on the computer, book the room, then give us a call. Bert at the front desk, Brajan, they're there to help. We'll do a lot of the legwork. We'll make you look good.
I got to compliment those guys too, man. Bert and the whole team. They do a great job over there. And yeah, so definitely great point, John. Make the call, get it set up, even if it's during the week. Valentine's Day is a Tuesday. You said, what a great day to, surprise your wife or your loved one, your significant other, with a special vacation, staycation that you set aside there. So, and you got the QB code as well. Don't forget about the QB code. So more from our expert contributors. This segment is brought to you by Back In Health Massage, helping people with neck, back, shoulder, hip, and leg pain feel better. Big shout out to Michael Vogt with Back In Health Massage, located on Gun Highway in Dale Mabry in Tampa Bay. My massage therapist, Michael Vogt, Back In Health Massage, voted top 10 massage services by the readers of the Tampa Bay Business Journal's Best in the Biz Awards. Also, a big shout out to the Maids Cleaning Service. They do a great job cleaning our real estate properties. The Maids Cleaning Service, 24-hour, 100% satisfaction guaranteed by the maids. They are referred for a reason. So more content from our expert contributors here in studio, as well as an interesting story. Despite steep cost, boom of downtown Tampa living continues. So we're going to talk about that and more from our expert contributors. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes. This segment is brought to you by Replenish IV Solutions. Restore, reinvigorate, revive. Big shout outs to Stephen Gunnan and his wife, Replenish IV Solutions, the science of nutritional balance. Ask about their VIP membership. And vitamin infusions, drips, antioxidant injections, amino acids, fat burner, pain relief, wellness assessment, and much more. I love going down there and getting that vitamin shot, and it feels so good. Good, that re-energized. We kind of joked about, after the Gasparilla weekend, he saw an uptick in people coming in. Reinvigorate, rehydrate.
Yes.
All of the
48-hour hangover.
Yeah, exactly. I went out on the boat this year, man. It was crazy. I tell you, I won't do that again.
I watched The Invasion for the first time from Davis Island, which was the first. This is my 21st consecutive Gasparilla. I've been here since '96. So, and it was cool because they have a tradition where the people stand on shore and they throw water balloons at the passing boats.
Yeah.
And then what the boats do is they'll turn their engine towards shore, lift their engines up a little bit, and rev it and just
Spray 'em.
fire hose everyone.
I missed that. No, I didn't
It's
see
so
that.
much fun. Yeah. Did you go down through past Davis Island in?
We were right behind the pirate ship, man. Literally
Oh.
70, 75 yards or so.
We probably tried to hit you with
50,
water balloons.
50 yards, yeah. We missed it. I tell you, I was about to get hit by boats all day.
Oh yeah,
I was-
I wouldn't even
yeah.
take my own boat there.
Wow, I was on Freedom Boat Club boat, and I was a little bit nervous the whole time.
Oh, I bet.
and a few times, I had to literally put my leg down, push people
Yeah.
away, and
Well,
it
it's
was
like
kinda stressful.
driving on New Year's Eve. You may be completely sober and
Right.
great, but you got to worry about the other people that don't really know what they're doing and
Yeah.
rookie boaters and everything else. Speaking of boats, you guys have the docks.
Yes.
Now, do you have overnight stay? Like if someone rented a room and came by boat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The docks, no charge for the dock. So if you want to come down and spend the night, you can just pull up. We got 5 or 6 boat slips. But I've seen on the weekend, I mean, they're stacked up. There are 12, 15 boats out there just tied up, having a good time partying at the pool.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no charge to bring your boat on down. Just come on down. Just bring it. Spend as much as you want, and it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a
Sweet.
lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's
'cause I think
great.
I'm going to plan my 40th birthday there.
Yeah,
There you
And
go.
I'll come by boat 'cause I keep my
Let's do
boat down at Maximo Marina. So
There you go.
Oh, so you're not
cruise.
you're just across the
yeah,
big party.
it's not far at all. Yeah.
And now we have some great live music every Friday and Saturday. We're actually working with the same entertainment company that does the entertainment for the Hard Rock Casino.
Okay.
So we're having great acts two acts, one in Castile and one on the rooftop every Friday and every Saturday.
Very
So
cool.
that's something not to miss.
A
Very
mixture
cool.
of music too, from your jazz, your Spanish, Latin to top 40. Covers the whole entire gamut. We want to make sure that because our guests that come in are of all ages,
Yep.
and they it's a very diverse clientele that we have. So we want to make sure we're giving a little bit to something to everybody. So we got a great piano in the bar area, so we got some live people playing the piano, singing jazz, classical, whatever. You're gonna hear a little bit of everything when you come.
Quick
and see.
recap of who's in studio here. We got Kurt Lorden, Interlink Mortgage Services, expert contributor, partner on the Quarterback Show. We got John Markunas, Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, Castile Restaurant. Paul Romero, Kipton, the Hotel Zamora as well, Castile Restaurant. And so, yeah, it's a couple months ago, actually, we had St. Petersburg Mayor Rick Kreisman in studio, and we were talking about the hotel and the vacations, staycations, and he said he hadn't stayed there yet, but he did enjoy the wonderful food at the Castile, and he went upstairs. He said he took in the amazing view, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's really a one-of-a-kind view on 360 rooftop. It's unreal. And just St. Pete Beach in general. I mean, that area, it's great because once you get there, you don't really have to leave too much. You have the free beach ride. It'll take you up and down the strip. And then
Yep.
it's, just getting there is easy. As opposed, I love Clearwater. Love it to death. But it's a hassle getting there, especially when you get to that circle of death, they call
Yeah.
it. Because it'll take you about 45 minutes to get to where you're going.
That's right.
St. Pete Beach doesn't really have that.
You
so.
drive right on down to the Kipton Hotel Zamora. We got plenty of parking for you. You
Yeah.
can just come on in and spend the day, bring the family. It's a good time, definitely.
And I really did have a great time last day. My daughter and I, she's 11 now, so we went and took the bikes for a little cruise and popped into some little surf shops, boutiques, and just a great time, a great bonding time. As I look back as a father, you look back, we all work very hard. We work hard, come in early, we stay late many times, we're making sacrifices. So when you're able to take a vacation, a local staycation like that, you take your daughter for a bike ride, that's a memory that she's never going to forget. She's going to remember that. She's going to remember going into the surf shops that she lost her $5 that I gave her, or the $10. And, like we were looking for it later. I said, I don't know, you may have dropped it. Who knows? But those little memories, it's creating life memories is what it's all
And
about.
Brandon, what's cool about the Kipton product is that our staff will remember you and your daughter.
Right.
It's very personalized. I've worked with a lot of big boxes like Hilton and Marriott, and then when coming to Kipton, it's completely personal. Next time you go there, they'll remember you and your daughter by name. Probably that story as well. Bert at the front desk, Bergeron, they're absolutely unreal. Nothing like I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
That's our brand is definitely something that's different because we're unique. We're a San Francisco-based company. We've been around for about 35 years. Bill Kimpton, our founder, is actually the founding father of the boutique hotel segment.
Wow.
And he kind of the backstory is that he was a finance guy. He would travel through Europe through all these little boutique hotels, and when he would return, they knew that he loved Chianti. They have a glass of red Chianti ready there for him to have. They know his names and what he liked, and so when he kind of retired, he was like he wanted to start a hotel and mimic it after the small boutique hotels that he would travel through Europe. So he started his first hotel in San Francisco, the Bedford, and 35 years later, here we are, 65 hotels throughout mostly every major market. We were recently just purchased by Intercontinental Hotel Group, and they're looking to take us international. We have a hotel in Amsterdam that we're building right now, Paris. London is not too far behind, so it's great growth for us. But like Paul said, we're all about the just personalized experiences and making a genuine connection with our guest, and making sure they have a great time because it's not stuffy at all. It's very approachable. We're all laid back, but we love what we do. We love sharing the area to people who are coming in from afar. And we want to make sure everybody is having a great time and a personalized touch. Whatever you need, just let us know ahead of time, and we'll make it happen for you.
And I tell you, that was evident. I used to work, one of my first jobs out of school, I worked for the Naples Beach Hotel, the Ritz-Carlton down there. I was a fitness manager, personal trainer at the 52,000 square foot spa. But that is something that you learn. One of the first things you learn is your onboarding and your orientations is that the first class service, and it's everything is my pleasure. It's that type of thing, and you find that at the Kiptons, the Hotel Zamora in St. Pete Beach. Again, the first new hotel built in decades on St. Pete Beach. So the competition is just a lot of the other rooms they may be nice, but they're lower ceilings. They're
a little
not
smaller,
as nice.
a little older.
Exactly.
But people are just amazed by the size of the rooms. Even our basic lowest premier type of room is still 350. That's a large room.
That's right.
And you're getting a bedroom, a separate bedroom with a queen size pull out couch for the extra family or the kids
right.
to spend
Separate
with you.
living area.
That's
so
for
it works out
Grammy.
nicely.
Grammy comes and hangs out, and
And we also half the rooms all have balconies too, so you can kind of sip that morning coffee or enjoy that evening wine overlooking the sunset, or the early morning coffee overlooking this. 402 has your
402 is no longer for sale.
off the market. 402 is off the market.
Kurt Suite.
That would be awesome. I would love a suite named after me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, what a great place. And I like the idea too of just being able to set up. Let's talk about the beach side. So you're able to have a setup with chairs on the beach.
Yeah, so we have with one of our partnerships, a local watering hole. They're allowing us to use their beachfront. So every guest gets 2 lounge chairs. It's a quick 3-4 minute walk. And once you get set up, the staff down there will take care of you. Umbrellas, towels, we have everything down there that you need. The beach toys for the kids, we got them already down there, so you don't need to drag all these bags and all this other stuff. The towels are there. We have everything taken care of for you. All you had to do is just take that quick little walk, and you'll be right there at the beach. Or if you don't want to make the walk, we got the pool. That has all the services you need down at the pool as well.
That's right. The pool, the hot tubs, just a great place to hang out, enjoy while we live in Tampa Bay. And it's interesting. It's a lot of fun. The staycations, and again, Kurt, when we look at how hard we work, and you've got to reward yourself. We talk a lot about personal development on this show, and so we're very into personal development, growing ourselves, and I think the stress relief factor, as well as rewarding yourself, sprinting hard, and then taking that weekend vacation.
You need to take a break and pause for the cause, pause for yourself, because if not, you'll just end up getting burnt out.
Yeah.
I remember back in like 04, 05, I was working 16, 17-hour days at RFC, and I had some complications with some stress and spent the night in the emergency room.
Yep.
And I realized, I said, you know what? We need to kind of reevaluate some things, because I wouldn't last in this industry for 17 years if I kept up on that pace. So you're
That's
absolutely right. Take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and just spend some quality time with your family as well. That's a great place to do it.
Yeah, me
Gotta
time.
have you time.
And I love the fact that what a great world we live in now. You can take your iPhone, you can pull up a great book on Audible, chill out by the pool, chill out on the beach, and at the same time you're enjoying, you're relaxing. And then for me, I love to listen to personal development type books on my audio player. I love that.
Yeah, I mean that, or just listen to some Enya, some jazz, just kind of kick back, maybe with a little cigar, and just relax, and just chill out, man, chill.
That's right. Staycations, and reminder, you got that QB code now for the Hotel Zamora in St. Pete Beach. You got the QB code. You got special discounts for our listeners. We greatly appreciate that, and got to give them a call. Give us a call on our hotline at 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
We love it when the hotline blings around here. We know that you're taking advantage of what we're offering. You got that discount code. There's ways that you can engage us on multiple fronts. We've got CPAs, financial advisors, attorneys, all different types of ways that we can help you. We want to be that turnkey solution for you. Your number one consumer advocate here in Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region of Florida. So we'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes here, owner of Platinum MVP Realty, published author, professional speaker, and real estate expert here in Tampa Bay. And big shout out to our security partner. Source One Solutions is the official security partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Honeywell Technology for your home or office. Shout out to Robert Hessel and his team at Source One Solutions, the official security partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. And we're back here in studio live from iHeartRadio, beautiful South Tampa, Florida. And we've got in studio Kurt Lorden, Interlink Mortgage Services, John Markunis, Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, as well as Paul Romero as well, representing the Zamora and the Castile Restaurant. Beautiful opportunity for a staycation here in Tampa Bay. Got a couple of hot listings I want to let you know about. I got a Carrollwood property on a ski lake, beautiful property, just reduced down to $520,000. 15102 Lake Magdalene Boulevard in Tampa, 5-bedroom, 3-bath property, and a motivated seller with a balcony view on a ski lake. You got a boat dock as well. It's Lake Magdalene Boulevard in Tampa. 2106 Stoneview Road in Odessa, 6-bedroom, 4-bath property, and it is a 3,500 square foot heated, beautiful wood flooring throughout, and all upgraded at $330,000. Actually, we just reduced this one down to $325,000. So reach out to the Consumer Quarterback Show, 813-917-1894. That's our hotline, 917-1894. So we're back here in studio. Let's start over here with Paul Romero, Director of Sales. So what else are you seeing out there?
Oh, well, we're on Rooftop 360. We're going to be looking to do a lot of new things in the upcoming weeks and months. I just spoke with my friend Gary with Big Trophy Trivia Company. We're going to probably do a trivia night every Wednesday, as well as a cornhole league with Tampa Bay Club Sports once a week on the roof as well. So keep an eye on that on our website. It's thehotelzamora.com. We'll have updates as far as days that's going to be happening. But come out for a great time, because what's better than cornhole and trivia? I don't know.
That's
and then
right.
also for you yogis out there, if you like yoga, we have a great partnership with Lululemon in Tampa Bay. A couple months back, we had a sunset yoga. We had about 250 yogis up on the roof doing yoga all at once. It was pretty insane. But we're going to be putting another event together just like that coming up in the next month or two. So stay tuned for that as well. For your yogis out there, it's a great time. We get some healthy cocktails together, and it's a beautiful sunset. Great atmosphere for a good yoga session.
Yeah, that's awesome. I enjoyed that. We went up there and did the rooftop yoga. And just to do the yoga, you get up a little bit earlier. It's like 9 o'clock, not too bad.
It's not too bad. But
on
if
a
you're
Saturday.
on vacation, that's like getting up early.
Yeah. But the yogi like to do that, though. You get up, you feel good. By 10 o'clock, you're done. You're ready to go get some breakfast.
Sets the tone for the day.
That's right. Absolutely. A lot of people might get up and do some meditation before that, and then, exercising the mind, kind of like we're talking about with the personal development as well. And I got to give Gary a big shout out too, man. We've been working together for a while. Very knowledgeable in the real estate industry, or in the entertainment industry as well, and got his big following as well. So Big Trophy Trivia, big shout out to Gary there. Thanks for all your help. And so in general speaking as well, when we look at Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, we talk a lot, Kurt, about the real estate values on this show. We talk about ways that people can have smart money moves, ways that people can grow their net worth. And it's important to realize that we want you to take action on a lot of these different things that we're mentioning here. And so the Tampa Bay market is just booming.
It is, and that's we talk about it all the time, but it's as listeners and viewers, it's up to you guys to take that action. We talk about personal development. I actually was going through my closet the other day, and I found my favorite childhood book, which was Grover the Monster at the end of this book. And each page is don't turn the page, I'm so afraid, and he ties like rope to each page and builds up like a wall or whatever. And ultimately he gets to the last page and he goes, oh, the monster was me. And more often than not, we become our own monster. We put up these roadblocks, we put up these obstacles, and we just refuse to take that step or take that action. And sheer reality is you're missing out, and we're handing it to you on a silver platter. Here, take this action, and we'll make your life a much better place, and more financially sound and healthier, inside and out.
Yeah, it's like the old fear, the acronym of fear, false evidence appearing real.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times you have in the story of the dog that has no teeth? The dog's chasing the kids home. They finally say, "I'm fed up with that. Stop." And I'm gonna, and the dog has no teeth. So a lot of times it's just, hey, we want you to act on these ideas, these different things we're offering, and to help you live a better life, to be your number one consumer advocate, help you avoid commission-based advice. Here we are in February now. Where are you at with those New Year's resolutions?
Exactly.
Right? That's a big one.
Well, whoever's losing all the weight, I keep finding it. So
there you go. Yeah.
So I'm helping everyone out, I guess.
Well, to your defense, you had a terrible accident.
I did. I was laid
knee
up.
Issues
knee surgery. It was fun.
Yeah.
ACL, PCL, MCL reconstruction. So that kind of set me up for some rest.
Oh man. Well, let's go ahead and jump into our lightning round. All right, top tips, things to do, things to avoid, nuggets of advice. Kurt Lord.
Well, it's February, and we're 2 months away from the tax deadline, a little over. Have you had your financial checkup? Have you met with your CPA? Have you met with your mortgage guy? Have you met with your financial planner? Have they put together what your 2017 is going to look like and beyond? If you haven't, do it. And if you don't have those individuals in your life, get them.
That's right.
So we do our yearly health checkup. Let's do our yearly financial checkup.
That's right. Your physical health, your fiscal health is important as well. Having that comprehensive review is important. And we've got all those wheels on the spokes on the wheels, so to speak, here at the Quarterback Show. John, top tips, things to do, things to avoid.
Shop around. There's a lot of a lot of hotels out there. If you're planning a vacation, just make sure you're doing your homework. Call the hotels themselves, because usually if you call reservations line, you're getting a reservations person who's in a big call center who may not be intimately know about the hotel itself. So pick
Right.
up the phone and call the hotel directly. Ask those important questions that are meaningful to you and what your stay is all about. So that's like, for us, I always say just call the hotel. Those people at the front desk or someone on property is going to be able to point you in the right direction and give you the answers you deserve and you need. But just like anything, the more you wait, the prices could go up and down, up and down. So
Right.
Just like airline and all that, the prices do fluctuate depending on occupancy. So the more the hotel fills, the prices go up. So sometimes you can hold off and wait to the last minute and get a good deal, but sometimes you may not. So just be a wise consumer.
Too many people are on someday I'll, right? They're on someday I'll, I'm going to take
Yeah.
a vacation.
Exactly.
Someday I'll, get off of someday I'll, get out into the hotels and more here. Paul Romero.
Just to piggyback off John a little bit, in Florida, February and March are really those spring break times. All the kids are off of school, so everybody's traveling south. So, like as John said, book direct. I just want to go to weddings real quick. We have a wedding specialist at our hotel. Ashley Larby, she's the director of catering. Great at what she does. So, if you have any weddings coming up in the next year or two, definitely book them as soon as possible and get yourself on that rooftop deck.
That's right. Yeah, get out there and enjoy it. Soak up the rays. We've got the beautiful sunshine here in Tampa Bay, and enjoy it. Get out there, enjoy it. That would be my tip today, is just to enjoy your life. And you're seeing a lot of things. Turn off the news. That's the number one as well. Turn the news off. What does it matter what this guy said, what Trump did, what that? And when you think about it, you think about Stephen Covey. You think about the sphere of influence and the sphere of concern, where you have these different things. Okay, yeah, I'm somewhat concerned with that. Are there going to be nukes in Iran or whatever? But what can you really do to affect that? So when you think about it, Kurt, we break it down on a local level here. It's about your household interest rate. It's about your household earnings. It's about your household savings, and the stress factor as well. You go out and have a great weekend at the hotels of Morrow. Utilize that QB code if you do.
Control what you can control.
Exactly. We all have our own individual economies.
Yes.
It's like if you make $60,000 a year and you have zero debt, it's about the equivalent of making 150 and having a ton of debt. So to be able to control that and eliminate it creates, a much easier path. And the other thing is, look up. Don't everyone looks down, and look up and enjoy your surroundings. Look up at the sky. Look at different things and create a different viewpoint for yourself, a different point of view. Everyone's just so rushed on straight line. Like, I got to get here. I got to get there. Take a step back. Take a deep breath and look around. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The world is gorgeous.
That's right. Drive in the slow lane every now and then. Don't worry about being in that fast lane on the left, and get your head out of your iPhone
People
a lot of
drive
times.
fast around here. Yeah, right. I'm from Boston, and I thought I was a Boston driver. No, people are just.
They're all
buzzing by
racing
me.
down to get to the hotel.
I'm guilty of that too a lot of times. I'm a fast driver, aggressive driver, I guess you'd say. But I like to think efficient driver. I'm pretty efficient with what I'm doing. But yeah, so hey, a great show today. I want to thank our expert contributors as well. Thanks for bringing in the beautiful gifts. The Hotels of More holding up. If you're watching our TV show, you can see what we're doing, holding up the towel here and the different gifts brought in. So I want to thank John Marcunas, Paul Romero. Final words.
Come visit us at the hotel, the Kimpton Hotels in Mora. We were talking about stress before. It's human nature. We all need something to look forward to. So let us get that handled for you.
That's right.
Yeah, don't wait. Act now. Don't wait. If you just want to come out for a day, this weekend we'll be there. They'll be serving up the great craft cocktails at Castile, at the rooftop, at the pool. So you don't need to spend the night to enjoy what we offer. You
That's
can
a
come
good
out
point.
For the day. You can
Just
come
come
out
out.
for the day. It's a day trip too.
Have a dinner, have a lunch, come hang out. Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much for coming in. Kurt Lorden as well. Thanks for your contribution to the show, always helping our listeners live a better life through our Consumer Advocate platform. And we want you as listeners to please go out there and be a force for good in the community. Go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Something as simple as maybe boxing up leftover food you may have in your fridge or your pantry, carrying it with you to and from your commute to work, handing it to that person that you see on the side of the road that's so often in need and looking for their next meal. So we appreciate you tuning in. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time, same time and place. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.